Title: Former Canberra childcare worker found guilty of indecent touching of 4-year-old. A former Canberra childcare worker, Muhammad Ali, aged 29, has been found guilty of indecently touching a 4-year-old boy at a daycare centre where he worked. Ali was cleared of charges in relation to one child, while the jury was unable to reach a verdict on charges in relation to another child. The court heard that Ali pinched the child in his care on the genitals, and the boy revealed the incident to his mother when she came to collect him. Ali will face sentencing for indecently touching the child, while the prosecution argued that his actions showed he had a sexual interest in young children and was prepared to act on it. Title: Emergency calls played at domestic violence inquest reveal the harrowing final night of Kumanjayi Haywood. The Northern Territory coroner heard emergency services received 7 calls from Kumanjayi Haywood, 6 weeks before she was killed by her partner. In a series of 000 calls, Ms. Haywood begged for police assistance, telling the call taker that her partner was threatening to kill her with broken glass. Despite repeated calls from Ms. Haywood, police did not visit her until 12 hours later. Her death, caused by the fire ignited by her partner on 5 November 2021, is being investigated by the coroner as part of a series of inquests into the Northern Territory's response to domestic and family violence. Title: SA Police to increase presence in Adelaide's CBD to tackle antisocial behaviour. South Australian Police are planning to bolster their presence in certain busy areas of Adelaide's CBD to counter a rise in antisocial behaviour. To address these concerns, the police presence on North Terrace will be increased with more foot patrols and mounted operations. Officers will be drawn from other operations and may include patrol officers on their days off. The new initiatives come under Operation Paragon, which includes a joint approach between government agencies and the SA Police. The surge of resources is a highly amplified response to curb city antisocial behaviour, according to the SA Police Minister. Police search for 2 armed males in vehicle in Melbourne's CBD after alleged spate of carjackings. Victoria Police are actively searching for 2 young males believed to be armed with unknown weapons, who are alleged to have been involved in multiple carjackings and an aggravated burglary. The pursuit has led authorities through Melbourne's CBD. The pair is known to the police, with one believed to be under 18, and the other in their early 20s. The search began at approximately 3 in the afternoon following an aggravated burglary in the Dandenong area. The police have urged anyone who might have information on the 2 men's whereabouts to contact them immediately. Title: New Zealand debates the use of ethnicity in surgery waitlist algorithm. An algorithm that considers a patient's ethnicity to determine their position on a surgery waitlist has sparked a debate in New Zealand. The algorithm has been in use in Auckland since February to reduce waiting time for Indigenous Maori and Pacific Island patients, who have long been discriminated against by the healthcare system. However, some surgeons oppose using ethnicity as a factor, and conservative opposition parties have spoken against the race-based waitlists. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins has suspended plans to implement the algorithm across the country, fearing it might replace one form of discrimination with another. Hashtags. India, US set to deepen defense ties as Modi meets Biden in the White House. US President Joe Biden and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi are set to strengthen defense and technology cooperation between their countries during Modi's official visit to the White House, despite lingering concerns about human rights in India. The 2-day official events had a bumpy start when Mr. Modi was late to a planned tour of the National Science Foundation. Later, Mr. Modi performed yoga poses at the UN headquarters as he kicked off the public portion of his US visit. The US has been looking to India as a key partner in checking China's ambitions in the Indo-Pacific region. Business agreements in artificial intelligence and quantum computing are expected during the visit. Dutton calls for voice referendum to be abandoned if government isn't confident of success. Opposition leader Peter Dutton has urged the government to abandon the Voice to Parliament referendum if it is not confident of its success. The referendum, which will be held later this year, seeks to establish a constitutional enshrined voice to Parliament. Mr. Dutton warned that if the referendum fails, it would harm the reconciliation process. While some opinion polls have shown support for the Yes campaign slipping, others have held steady. The coalition has campaigned against the Voice, calling for constitutional recognition of Indigenous Australians without a constitutionally enshrined voice.